Hey guys, told you I'd be traveling. I am in Brazil. Yes, it's raining out there. Look at that. Poor people out there trying to enjoy the pool. And it's raining. And I'm leaving tonight back to Miami. So I got to get some sleep. But I wanted to bring you up to date on this. Whoa. On this special experiment that I'm running. Look at the clouds up there. So what I'm doing, well, let me just explain to you what I'm doing. Look at that, on the pillow, they're taking care of me. In both English and Portuguese. Hey, how you doing? These are probably not the clothes that I would have thought about before choosing to make this kind of video for you. Like I'm always cognizant of checkers, plaids, right? And then like little checkers in the hat. Because when I was younger, I think every time my mom had an opportunity to take a picture of me, she always took a picture of me with a plaid shirt, so every picture I have of me younger, I'm wearing plaid. I'm not sure why. I think back in that era with the baby boomers as kids, I think that was a thing. So, excuse me, let me take a drink here. My water bottle. Got some good water. Brought that with me, just in case, you never know. But let me tell you what happened. I got here in Brazil so freaking hungry that I forgot to film for you guys, to make some videotapes for you guys of the beautiful outlay of food. I'll try to do it later. I have another one of these trips down here to this same hotel later this month. And what was significant about that is they have your choices there on the buffet of eggs, meats, cheeses, fats, like butter and what have you. And this is the pure stuff. We're in a foreign country, and normally they go for the most part, it depends on what country I know, but for the most part here in Brazil anyway, they go for the pure stuff. So I wanted to take a picture of that, and I thought, when I got back here to the room, I thought, man, here I am full, and I forgot all about taking a picture of that for you guys, because it is quite a spread. And I just wanted to show you, in the experiment that I'm doing, what kind of food I'm eating. So the whole idea of the thing is not to get your head so wrapped up in the food, although if you're following my protocol at all, and as I always say, I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist, but I offer these things for you, and if it's something you feel you can use, that's what I did, right? I found what somebody else was doing, it gave benefit to them, and I followed suit, did the same thing. So, but I'm not saying for you to copy me. I don't want you to get me wrong there, okay? Because I know there's a lot of people that, are saying, do this and you will be cured, and thou shalt be cured. Yes, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. But, if you follow these precepts, these principles that if you ingest high fat, low protein, for the most part, it does your body good, gets your body back into like a balanced state. So I did that a lot this morning, just now, and 2 shots of espresso, which is not good because I only have like 11 hours here in the country. And I want to make good use of my sleep time, right? So I'll get the melatonin going here in just a bit. So that's the thing, is the experiment is to see if we can get the body into ketosis simply by eating a ketogenic diet that's not crazily strict, but ending our feeding window at 3 p.m. Now, right here, I think we're at 11:30 in the morning when I'm videoing this, taping it, however you call it nowadays. I'm making this, okay, there you go. And so we got a ways to go, but I have nothing else I'm going to eat. The only food I have are some sardine tins of sardines, and also I think tuna that I always bring with me in the bottom of my bag. just to make sure that, you know, I have an emergency meal in case something goes wrong, like the aircraft breaks and we get stuck here in Brazil and the restaurant's closed, but I'm really hungry, you know, situations like that, which never happen. What I end up doing usually is eating sardines or whatever I have there if I get really hungry. But now it's different. See, now I cannot go back on the airplane tonight and eat. All I can do is do my water, my keto start, which are the exogenous ketones and also some really good electrolytes. And that's it, you know, nothing that would like push the insulin pump in you to start, you know, producing insulin, because we don't want that to happen. We don't want any glucose response on this. I think that's part of it. I think that's key. Now here's the other crazy thing I did. I noticed that my biosense meter, that's a meter that you blow into, like it looks like a little, you know, what do they call this, kazoo type outfit. You blow into it and it shows you how many ketones you have, right? So last time I used it, I noticed that the battery was low and it needed to be recharged. It's rechargeable. And so I plugged it in, and guess where it is? Yes, you got right. You got it right. It's back at my house in Naples, Florida, plugged into the wall, right? So it won't do me any good here. Since I just ate, I don't think I'm going to use, I do have my Keto Mojo meter here that, you know, you prick your finger and use the blood to get a reading. But since I just ate, I know that's going to be skewed. It's probably going to be high, you know, for right now, as far as glucose. I'm not sure the ketones, but we'll do that a little later. I have time, like when I wake up and start getting ready for the flight back to Miami tonight, where I can do that. So I'm going to do that. So that's the experiment. If you haven't heard about it, this is like day 2 of it. And I think where it's really going to get great is day 3. I think, now if this thing doesn't work at all, then, you know, it's just an experiment that didn't work, you know, that didn't produce the results. We did learn, but it didn't produce the results that, the outcome, the desired outcome, right, that we wanted. So I guess desired outcome means we wanted. So anyway, the rain is still coming down now. It's like heavier drops of rain, only not as much, but they're really heavy, yeah. So, yeah, it's been raining here in Sao Paulo, Brazil is where I'm at for the last week or so, so it's been crazy. All right, that's about it. Let's take another look outside, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. You can hear the raindrops hitting on this, whatever this is, aluminum roof or whatever. That's loud. Hey, this window opens. Here we go. A little bit down there. Anyway, we're not in the tropics, but we are south of the Tropic of Capricorn.